To me, the referees have dictated too much in this series. They have allowed too much. I have no problem with physical play in the playoffs. But if Steph Curry's not allowed to move off the ball, if you're preventing players from running down the court and you're allowing that to happen, there's a play late in game 2 where Kevon Looney's right underneath the rim, ready for a rebound. Sabonis crashes in, pushes him in the back. They don't call the foul. That's a foul. The referees have dictated too much in the Kings' favor in this series. I really believe that. And I don't know if it's the home crowd or whatever. I rarely complain about the referees. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever complained about the referees. I think they're great. But if they're going to come back in this series, they've got to call the game the way the game is supposed to be called. I really believe that.
And they're not doing it, like you said, they're not calling the game the way that the game is supposed to be called. But the point is, those officials answer to the league. And so if you know that they're not calling the game the way the game is supposed to be called, the league knows that. How do you not take that into consideration when you consider what happened and you know, listen, J.J. Redick, as brilliant as you are about basketball, the fact of the matter is that they know what the hell a Sabonis is doing just like you know. And to not have that contextually, to throw into the equation and to suspend Draymond Green down 0-2, as heated as this series is, with everybody transfixed on the series, I mean, it's the best series going as far as I'm concerned. I can't get enough of watching this series, despite what you pointed out. And to take out such a key ingredient to the Golden State Warriors' success in a playoff game like this, and to just act like, you know what, this is just a regular season game. These are the decisions that we make. This is what comes with it. I'm very disappointed in the league today. Very disappointed in them. There's no excuse for this. And the only thing that I can lean on, again, because I say softened up the league, and I don't mean the league is soft. I'm just talking about compared to what it used to be with the modifications that the NBA has thrown into the equation over the years. The fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, these things have happened because you're capitulating to a more attractive product that you're putting out there for the fans. You're reacting to what they say they want. I promise you, the fans want to see Draymond. Those who love him want to see him play. Those who hate him want to see him play and lose. But you want to see him. You don't want to see him home. And now the fans are deprived of it because of the decision like this. I think it's atrocious.
Yeah,
I really
don't think I've ever seen you this frustrated.
I have, but okay.
Look, coaches, you see them in press conferences talking about a player getting calls or not getting calls. They're going to bat for their players.
Yeah.
I know Jeff Van Gundy talks about the officials a lot on the broadcast, and he has such a sharp and keen eye for that part of the game. It's not something I pay attention to. As a player, I never said to myself, oh, we got screwed by the officials, that's why we lost. No, in aggregate, there's so many plays in about. I don't believe that. But in aggregate, there's a reason that Draymond reacted the way he did. And I actually have a question. So he got ejected from game 1 of the Memphis game last year for making a play on Brandon Clark, right? Brandon Clark had a hard fall. I think it was a warranted ejection. Ended up getting suspended for game 2. I'm trying to remember, and maybe there are, and you guys can maybe help me out. Maybe our producers can help me out on this. Outside of 2016, with the kicks and then the play on LeBron, what's the dirty plays in the playoffs for Draymond? Are there? We're talking about one incident in 7 years, and it's last year against Brandon Clark?
Right.
Why is the history factored in so much?
Because
we're talking about this season, this series right now. The context of this season and this series, he shouldn't have been suspended.
What you're highlighting is that is really unfair to him. And you're absolutely right. There's no disputing that. What they will do, however, is they will point to how demonstrative he is, getting in the faces of the officials, barking at them all the time. Listen to me, I don't have an issue with it. That man does.
Oh, I do.
When he sits up there, when he complains about Draymond, oh, enough already. I mean, I guess.
But he got a raw deal here. I've been fair. He got a raw deal.
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm just saying that when you look at things like you said, you're not one to.
We got into it last
year,
right?
Exactly, because that's how you feel.
I used the wrong word.
I understand that, but that's what you were pointing to. That's what they're pointing at. But a lot of people mistake that one incident is 16, and they assume that's what he's always been.
Do you feel like the history is warranted?
No, I don't. He should have gotten a break here. Here's what I totally disagree with you, though.
Okay.
The Warriors tomorrow night, they have a cause. That crowd's going to be crazy. They're going to get every call. They have an absolute cause. There is no way they're losing that game tomorrow night. And then they're going to have Draymond come back in game 4, and he's going to be crazy. He's going to play great. Sabonis is going to get all the foul calls. I'm telling you right now, I don't know if they're going to win. This series is going 2-2.
I'm
We're going to see this
telling
game
you
5
right
back
now,
in Sacramento.
if the series goes 2-2, I believe the Warriors win the series. But they got to win these next 2 games, and I'm not so sure they win both of these. I'm not so sure they win Game 3 without Draymond. Not against this Sacramento Kings team. I'm not so sure about it. And by the way, if you're going to let go of Draymond, you're going to suspend him. I mean, for grabbing the ankle, why not suspend Sabonis too?
He should have gotten, well, because of the history. Because of the history.
Yes. It's a bad decision by the NBA. It's not their finest hour.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jack from Shaggy Sports here. About that time, let's get right into it. And today, let's just, Lakers taking on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies hoping to even up the series. Lakers hoping to go up 2-0 in that series. Miami Heat looking to go up 2-0 as well on the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee, Giannis has a sore back of the way he landed. I'm pretty sure he landed on his tailbone. That is not good. I've done that before. It hurts like hell. And the Nuggets look to demolish the Minnesota Timberwolves again for the second game in a row. So you guys can catch those games on tonight. But tonight, or right now, I want to talk about what J.J. Redick off ESPN First Take insinuated. Now, what he insinuated was the fact that the refs are favoring the Sacramento Kings. And at the end of the day, what he says makes a lot of sense. I don't know if they're favoring the Sacramento Kings, but there's a lot of missed calls, right? I'm not going to say something that is not a fact, but when you take a look at these missed calls, you're kind of like, wow, okay, how did the ref miss that call? How did the ref miss that call? How did the ref miss that call? So at the end of the day, Game 3 is in Golden State. Game 3, I think Golden State beats Sacramento Kings. And, when you actually say it out in public, saying the ref is not calling what Domantas Sabonis is doing, what he's doing is making dirty plays, dirty fouls kind of thing, is what J.J. Redick said. Now, when you say that in the media, on public air, right, it becomes an issue. And so now the refs and the media are going to take a look exactly at what Domantas Sabonis is doing and what he is getting away with, apparently. So, is the Sacramento Kings going to go up 3? Or are the Sacramento Kings going to go up 3-0? Or are the Golden State Warriors, without Draymond Green, because he's suspended for Game 3, going to, take one in Golden State? Can this series go 7 games? A very exciting series, right? Very exciting series. But can the Golden State Warriors overcome a 2-0 deficit? We'll wait and see. Leave your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. And do you agree with J.J. Redick? Are the refs favoring the Sacramento Kings? Leave a comment in the comment section. As always, this is Jag from Jaggy Sports.